This is the new RØDE NT1 cardioid large diaphragm condenser microphone. It's a side address microphone, and it is entirely built in Rhodes factory in Australia, and it was released first in 2013. I call it the new NT1 to distinguish it from the original NT1, which has been around as long as RØDE has. This microphone is typically sold as the NT1 kit, which includes the shock mount and the pop filter. The mic is attached with a large nut, as most microphones are, to shock mounts, and that comes with the shock mount. It's fully adjustable, so you can loosen it up there and set your angle as to how you want to suspend it. The shock mount has a Rycote lyre in it, which is a very effective vibration reducing support system. It's about 12 dB more effective than the typical band system that most microphones have. Also, the shock mount comes with an integral pop filter, and this filter is removable if you don't need it for a specific application, and it is made from metal and it's washable. So let's take a look at the microphone itself. There's no external switches on this microphone. There's no pop filter and no 10 dB pad. The microphone itself is machined from an aluminum body. It's then nickel plated to resist corrosion, and then powder coated with a ceramic military grade coating so that it will be scratch, fingerprint, and scuff resistant for a long time. There is a 3-pin XLR connector, as there are on most professional microphones, and this microphone requires either 24 or 48 volt phantom power. The microphone has a very good sound level handling capability. It's got a maximum sound pressure level of 132 dB SPL. The microphone is extremely quiet. It has an equivalent noise of 4.5 dBA, and that's probably one of the best microphones on the market. It's approaching the theoretical limit. The response curves for this microphone are fairly flat. There's no mid-range or high-end hype in it like there are in imported Chinese microphones. So this microphone works well for a lot of things. It's very good on vocals. I just used it on an album we produced for all the female vocals. Sounded great. Takes EQ well. Okay, let's take a look inside the microphone. The microphone is held together by a large nut. That's the bottom of the case, and that screws off. And there's a grounding washer in there to keep the case grounded and reduce noise level from RF interference. And then you can just gently pull the whole insides of the microphone out. The head basket design is about the only thing shared with the original NT1 microphone. It's a 2-layer basket, and it does a very good job of reducing pops on Ps, and it also protects the microphone from any RF noise that could be picked up by the high impedance circuitry. So let's look at the mic itself. This is a well-engineered and designed microphone. It was designed from the ground up. You can see that all the pieces look like they work together. It wasn't made from off-the-shelf components just put together. The case is plastic, and that helps eliminate any transmission of sound from the case into the microphone. There's a couple pads on the edge of the case that rub up against the outer housing, and that dampens any vibrations that might come from there. The new HF6 capsule is completely new and designed and built by RØDE. This is a 1-inch capsule. It's edge-terminated single diaphragm design. The capsule is suspended on a Rycote lyre, and that minimizes external vibrations at the capsule level, and with the external shock mount, it makes this mic very, very unsusceptible to any noise coming from the mic stand or from anywhere in the room. The circuit board, as many mics do these days, uses surface mount circuitry. Now, this has received some criticism in the past, I think basically by people that like to modify microphones, but it keeps the cost down, gives you a better price point on the microphone, but also it minimizes path lengths and eliminates a lot of wiring that used to occur inside microphones that could get microphonic or be susceptible to RF noise pickup. So it's a good thing. The actual amplifier circuitry is over there, and this consists of a JFET impedance converter and a bipolar output buffer that feeds the microphone line. It's a 70-volt bias for the capsule, and there's an integrated circuit there. It's a digital IC that acts as an oscillator, and that supplies the voltage that is then stepped up and used to provide capsule bias. And this type of circuit is very non-susceptible to component variations, so you're not going to have a bias voltage that goes all over the place depending on what transistor you happen to pick. There are no internal switches or jumpers. So, this is a well-built, quiet, good-sounding microphone. And for anybody starting a studio, I would recommend that this be one of the first microphones that you get. It's a good value, and it's a great microphone. The microphone has a 1-year warranty standard, but if you register the mic with Rode, you get a 10-year warranty. So that shows that they have a lot of faith in the build of the microphone, and it will give you a microphone that is going to last you for a very long time. This is a great microphone as it's built, and I don't really think I would recommend any modifications to this microphone. There's other mics out there that are better candidates for mods. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. You can find other videos like this and other microphone and studio resources at our website, StudioMicZone.com. This video is copyright 2017 by Norwest Communications Incorporated.